Henry Kissinger has died today.
All right, enough of that. Good afternoon, Vietnam. Hello, everyone. It is I, Chezkov the Ghost, coming back at you with a Soul Level 1 challenge on New Game++. We're a little bit halfway before the game on this current playthrough. We're going to be focusing on Deacons of the Deep. If we get past that, we're going to go on to Pontiff. And yeah. We've got a couple of other bosses in mind. Hopefully we'll see how this works out. Last stream I was getting ganked pretty hard by the Deacons of the Deep. But hopefully we can move past that. Alright, without further ado. Also, in the top right corner, there is a follower goal. If I already have it all leveled up, I'm ready to go with it. If we get up to 20 followers, I will switch over to Castus and go fist only. And that'll be fun. I've done that before, and oh lord. It's actually kind of fun because it allows you the ability to be able to just like stick and move and also just get really close to someone. Like if you can comfortably hang out really close to a boss, you are pretty well versed in their attack patterns at that point. So you won't be like, it actually becomes quite fun. But it takes a minute to get to the point where you're going to be able to do that. Oh, man. I do want to say apologies for not streaming on either Saturday or Sunday. Sorry. You might hear it in my voice from time to time, but I was sick over the weekend. What a lovely gift for 4th of July out here in the States. But, yep, doing better now. Hopefully we can get a couple of more of these in. Normally I try to stream on only just Saturdays and Sundays, but I was like, oh man, I went an entire holiday weekend without a stream. I gotta like do something. So we'll see how this goes. I got some trusty hot chocolate next to me to kind of wake me up. Uh-oh. Oop. Pardon me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh boy. Oh! Ah, okay. I got lucky on that. Yeah, kind of what I'm trying to do here a little bit is just lure them away from the front. Just a little bit. And then just kind of go through... uh-oh. That's not good. Yep, just mow them down as much as I can. Probably the more ideal strat would be to make it so that you weaken all of them to within, like, one hit. And then you kind of just thin them out as you need if you really need to just go gangbusters on some. Wow, we are, like, melting this guy's health. Maybe I was sick last time I tried to do this. Anyway. Oh, boy. No! Leave me alone. Yeah, that's the only annoying part about all this, is you have to have pretty good situational awareness to see where all the fireballs are coming from. And you're just kind of sitting there like, okay, at any given time I can get ganked and just like overrun. Okay. I don't know why it just did that, but we're going to thin this out a little bit. Where'd it go? Okay. Just go whoop up on this guy real quick. Cool. Halfway there. Oh, crap. So you can backstab this guy. I think I would almost prefer to do, like... Uh-oh. Okay. Have to work on the fly here. This is not an ideal position. Okay, that's kind of better. Basically what you don't want him to do is to be crowd... Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what happens. You don't want him to be surrounded by them. You kind of want to pull away enough that they gradually drift away from you. The natural counter to this is that the Deacon there, he'll start to charge up and attack, and you better hit him, because as far as I'm aware, I think it's dodgeable. I've never tried. Like, normally my main objective is to just, like, keep hitting him enough that he can never fire it off. But if he does fire it, it's pretty fast, and it hits pretty hard. And if I remember correctly, like, I've had a couple playthroughs where it's, like, clipped through a bunch of the buildings in the... So, like, Aldrich's coffin, or tomb, however you prefer. I actually don't know the difference between a tomb and a coffin. I wonder if it's just, like, building materials. Maybe a tomb is, like, stone, and then a coffin's, like, wood. Unsure. Anyway. But, like, that giant tomb in the center of the room, like, that attack will go through that. Yeah, that's one thing I've always not been particularly happy about with Dark Souls 3 bosses, is just the fact that there are some projectile attacks that they do that just clip. Even physical attacks. They'll just clip right through buildings and smack you, and you're like, okay, come on. That's a little unfair. But then it's like, well, it's a boss, you know, eat it. It's like, all right. If you don't like the game, don't play it, bro. But we're here to have a good time. Let's see. Okay. This is always fun. Yeah, these guys can usually tank stuff, but as you can see, like, they'll fall back and knock the other guys down. I thought about doing summons for this. I did it a lot of time. Like, I did it a few times last stream. I'm always like, it's just a push and a pull. Because, like, if you summon someone for this boss fight, the health scales. Which is ultimately what I really don't want. However, the DPS does go up. So it comes down to, like, a very quick math equation of, like, am I scaling... Is my DPS scaling faster than their health is scaling up? I would largely argue that if you summon 2 companions with you, the health that they scale by is more than the marginal gain you get by getting more DPS. And yes, it is more crowd control. I think more optimally, like, you would just summon Horus. Because he has the advantage of not only helping you out on your DPS, he can help you out with the fact that he does sweeping attacks, and that's a very good crowd control technique. Alright. Yeah, the fun part about all this is, like... New Game Plus Plus on a Soul Level 1 build is definitely at a point where I'm getting, like, kind of filtered, because a lot of attacks that I could kind of scrape by previously if I got hit with, it's just no longer in the cards. I take that hit, I'm just flat dead. Ah, man. I'm tempted to use, like, an Ember here and summon Horus. I haven't even been doing this optimally. And I hate that word, but it's true. Like, I should summon Horus, I should be applying damage multipliers. We got this. I believe in us. The royal us, I suppose. Whatever. Oh, that's so annoying. Even, see, this is another thing, like, even dual-handing with a fully upgraded weapon that does the most raw damage in the entire game, it takes more than 2 hits to be able to take on, like, multiple of these guys. Like, that's insane. Oh man, I got so scared. I thought Horus died. Yo! Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Okay, I'm just gonna mow through these guys. Oh my god. Yeah. No, probably this is very bad strategic, like, positioning. I should be staying outside the center of the circle, and I should be, like, kind of roaming around. Uh-oh. And actually... Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, this boss fight is going to be definitely a lot of just getting pinned into a corner, having a bunch of bodies around you that you cannot move unless you directly attack them. And even then, they'll only, like, kind of slightly shudder back. Yeah, this is definitely where things get tested a little bit. But it's fine. Yeah, we'll see, like... Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. See, like, even weak enemies like that, they can just, like, flick me, and over half my health is just deleted. And that's, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with enemies doing, like, more damage. But man, these crowd control enemies, this is where I'm just getting creamed. Like, I unironically do think that Dancer of Boreal Valley might be easier for me than doing these guys. And I probably just need to be more disciplined. Like, there's ways I can probably manipulate this a little bit better. So, like, the general, like, accumulative cloud that they form, like, I could be pulling them around the tomb. I could be doing a bunch of other things that kind of position them further and further away from the Deacon so that I can just get in there and start wailing on him. I could also be applying, like, damage multipliers correctly. There's a lot of things I could be doing. But see, like, this what I'm doing right here is probably just immediately wrong. Like, just diving into the center of a crowd, because you lose all vision of the crowd. And also, for some reason, my camera just goes, like berserk at random intervals. Alright. Yeah, just gonna shuffle to the side, find weak pockets, and just start mowing them down. Anyone who gets caught as peripheral damage, that's extra. Want to keep everybody in my view. Okay. Doing better. Fine with that. Duck out. Reestablish vision. Cool, got it. Identify a weak point. I'm fine with that. All right. Uh-oh. Just gonna weed this guy out. Ah, I overcommitted attack. Okay. And as long as I can see all them in front of me, I'm not too afraid. It's when they, like, start going around me that I start getting really freaked out. Whoop. Oh, that was a close one. Kill this guy. Oh my god. I don't like this particularly. The distribution is a little bit close to where I want them, relative to where the Archdeacon is going to spawn. Oh, come on. And then it just gets to simple mistakes like that. Like, I feel like I was better about keeping a good distance and kind of keeping them in my frame of vision. But then, like, just something you'll not see from their peripheral is just going to stab you. Very well synchronized when someone's going to, like, hit you. Now, this gets into an interesting discussion of whether or not it's... You know, I might actually just be better off going with a shield single hand, because it does more of a side-to-side motion like this. That might be better, because if we go two-hand, you still get the same cross, like, section, but it looks like the recovery on it is a lot slower. I would rather have higher attack speed in this instance than more DPS, I think. Well, I mean, higher DPS would solve everything, right? But, like, in this particular case, I'm probably going to want more attack speed. So we'll experiment with this a little bit. Plus, it'll help me, like... I probably just need to start spamming block whenever I'm not immediately attacking. This is such a fun change of pace. So, outside of this, what I've been doing in kind of preparation for potential future streams is I've been playing Elden Ring. I've just been replaying it because I like 100%ed it like 2 years ago, and like I've lost all muscle memory of it. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's back up. We're just gonna spam shield. Shield is fully upgraded. Yeah, anytime we're just gonna shave them off. Block, back up. Whoop. It's only because I auto-locked on the wrong guy. That's fine. Maybe we'll just go through the teeth of the defense a little bit here. Normally I like to go through the guys that I know I can like just start slaughtering. Like that. It's not a bad plan. Okay. Just weed him out a little bit. Stand behind a pillar. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay. That kind of worked out okay. Oh my god, why does it... That's another thing you have to be aware of, is that they'll constantly spawn, like, around you. Oh, I hate the exaggerated, like, length of that attack. It's such annoyance. I'm just gonna start gradually kind of walking them this way. Because I want, like... I could probably... well... I do need to start just mowing them down a little bit. We're gonna duck behind here. Apply some additional damage multipliers. I'm okay with that. I took the acceptable risk of just mowing some of them down. Man, I still don't know how people call this, like, the easiest boss. This one always is one that just, like, gets me a little bit. Clearly. Alright, that's fine. As long as they keep going in front of me, I don't mind. And as we're so far back from where the Archdeacon is going to spawn, that this is even better. Because by the time they all spawn back over there, like, it'll take them a minute. Actually, uh-oh. I think he's spawning. Yep, I hear him. I tried. Oh, man. Yeah, man, it's just so annoying, because you're, like, kind of counterbalancing, like, the desperate need to do DPS, so he doesn't get his attacks off. But at the same time, you're just like, well, I literally just cannot go into that. Like, I can't be surrounded by them or be that close to that many of them. I think that strategy will work, though. I think that had better promise. I'd be willing to try that again with, like, Horus. Yeah. This is kind of fun, because I have to kind of, like, tweak my game a little bit. Because normally, I was doing enough DPS on, like, the first go-through or New Game Plus that I was kind of like, you know, I don't really care. I don't have to, like, herd them anywhere. But now I'm like, oh, man, like, I just can't mow them down fast enough. And there's probably some weapons I could get that might be able to help with that. Like the Dragon Slayer axe. That's one that comes to mind, because that has inherent, like, lightning damage, but I don't know if it's gonna, like, be better than the, like, raw physical output that I get with this, plus a lightning damage multiplier. Yeah, why not? Let's try. It's so funny, like, I had one stream on New Game Plus where I think I melted through, like, half of the bosses. Granted, it was the first half of the game in, like, 3 hours, and now I'm just like, oh god, 3 hours. Can I please beat this dumb boss? I hate this boss. And it would be another thing if I could, like, summon them later into the game. Like, if I could summon them through the halfway point, I would be way happier. But obviously, like, that's too advantageous for me. I mean, I guess there is, like, another argument here for just saying, like, the more time I keep... Oh my god. Yep, I'm gonna get hit with that. Honestly, if I even just get near these guys and start doing some damage. Hopefully I can take advantage of the chaos that Horus is causing. Why are there so many? Alright, come on. Oh my god. Oh, that's not how I wanted to roll either. Ooh, we are nuking them down. Oh man. We're getting close. Up, here we go. I don't care, I don't care. I'm fine with that as long as they push me away before I took damage. But we gotta start mixing it up in there. Gotta protect my man horse. Oh no. Yo! Oh man. Oh my god, come on! No! Ah! Literally pushing him so close. That was my own fault. I think I got greedy on that. Well, I just was like, how is he taking all these hits? And then I remembered that he's like, his buddy to the immediate adjacent side of him is casting heal. And I'm like, of course he is. Of course he is. Okay. That's pretty good though. That was right around where I wanted that to go. Between me and Horus combined, if I'm going single-handed, I think we can crowd control him pretty effectively. And then after there, it's just getting, like... I just need to know that I have to be helping him, like, double-dip that damage. Because otherwise, like, he's gonna get consumed by the Horde, and then I'm gonna get crushed, like... Oh, come on! That hitbox sucks, but whatever. Alright, let's go. I believe I can fly. This is so funny. Like, I knew this boss was going to be kind of trouble for me at one point, but I never imagined it was going to be, like, to this extent. Okay, this is good. We're going to summon him. We're going to damage multiply, or damage, put on some additional damage multipliers, and we're just gonna run in there and start wailing on these dudes so that by the time he gets here, he's cleanup crew. Okay. I need, yeah. Let's, whoop! Gotta switch over. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Man. It's like having eyes in the back of your damn head. Hey, leave my man alone. Oh my god. It's so annoying. Because they literally can all just asynchronously decide to, like, attack you. It's not like... That's the irritating part, too, is, like... There's just so much error involved in it. Because it's just such a huge mob of people. And you're like... Dude, it's the most helpless feeling ever when you don't have a knockback or a wide sweeping weapon like a halberd to just bang, like, start smacking that away. I'm almost at a point where I'm, like, considering it. Like, maybe I should try to go for, like, a halberd or something just to mitigate this. Because I kind of thought, like, okay, as long as I thin them out, it's fine. But then, like, the irritating thing about them is, even if I summon Horus, they, like... I don't know what the science of this is, if there is any. Like, I don't know if this is intentional or not. They just all go to him. they don't go to me. They swarm him, beat him up, and then I have to fight them off of him. And by the time I'm getting close to, like, helping him out, I'm getting stabbed in the back. It's kind of smart. Like, of course I spent the ember or whatever to, like, summon him. Like, I'm gonna try and protect him. So if you just sent, like, a very basic AI where it's like, hey, if summon here, focus priority target, I kind of get it, because it's gonna lure me into a false sense of, like, panic. Oh, but yeah, man. I've been playing... I could just yap and yap and yap and yap. No one's gonna care. Whoop. Slip that. See, I kind of want them a little bit more... See, this is a good pocket for me to attack. Because I can dip out... Oh my god. That's crap. That hit my ankle. But it still hit you, so it should... Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. I'm irritated. I don't want to think about logic right now. Oh my god. It's... I always hate bosses that have just, like, hundreds of enemies. Not hundreds, but, like, I hate crowd control bosses the most. That's why I'm not a particularly big fan of Dark Souls 2. And I'm not going to hate on Dark Souls 2, like, we get it. The boss design isn't very good, but the PvP was pretty amazing. Like, everyone just kind of universally accepts that. Like, oh, no. Yeah, we're boned. This is too many people, and we're out of position. Although, I say that. What's up, guys? I'm gonna dip out. Oh my god. Haha! Okay. Okay. This is looking not as horrible. Okay, now I need to dip out. I need to protect myself. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate this guy so damn much. I need to dip out. I don't feel safe. Okay. It's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I gotta help my man. I'm so afraid now. Because it's so close. Oh, thank God. Yes! Yeah! Oh, that feels good. Fuck that boss. Okay, cool. It only took 30 minutes. But I mean, I think I got stuck on this for like 2 hours last time, so I'm not gonna go too like hard on myself for that. Yeah, this is the tomb where Aldrich was. FYI. So in the very beginning, when he's like that bloated mass of black gunk that comes out of a tomb, that's that. Let's see. Well, so that gets us to an interesting point. We can now enter Irithyll of the Boreal Valley. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. Thank God. I'm just happy that we beat the Deacons of... This was going to get real awkward if I named this stream Deacons of Defeat and I didn't beat them. Oh, man. You want to talk about, like, all-time L's. That would be up there. I can't remember if I beat this guy or not. Oh, no, he's here. Hey, what's up? Casually wipes hands. Wow. All right. Here we go. Looks like I finally woke up a little bit. Staying alive. All right. That was way faster. Wow. I thought that was going to give me some trouble. Nope. Just dusted by that like dirty laundry. Man, get dunked on, kid. That's actually... Oh, man, but I can't buy infinite amounts of it yet. Sorry, I'm thinking about like lightning pine resin. And normally that's all I use souls for anymore. Because I can't use it to upgrade my character. So I only use it for like damage modification items or consumables. But you can only get, I think it's only, you can only get that unlimited if you go to Archdragon Peak, which I could. Actually, theoretically, we can take a detour to Archdragon Peak this stream and go kill Wyvern and go get the, I think it's the Dream Chaser's Ashes. I keep thinking it's Easterner's Ashes because of the Eastern connotation that the Nameless King has when he fled from Lord Gwyn and his mythos, but apparently that's wrong. That was wrong. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah, dang it. As soon as the fire knocked me off of that trajectory, I was screwed. Well, it's just like everything I'm doing in this game has a very set trajectory. And I don't care if I get hit. Getting hit is fine. As long as I don't die, I don't care. It's when they move my character off and my timing gets shifted, or they stagger me, that's when I'm like, oh, we're boned. Because everything is just such like a finely tuned machine at that point. Finely tuned machine, yeah, right. Guy who lost the Deacons of the Deep, like, I don't know, 10 times in a row. I also need to update my Fugi model to have, like, the Millwood battle axe. Oh, that is crap! You know that is crap. Man, that guy sucks. I always hate some of those ranged attacks. You know, I'm beginning to just realize I'm kind of a hater. What's that? You're mildly impeding my progress? I hate this. But that's kind of the fun of this, is just... This one, I feel pretty confident that, like, the optimal way to do it is to just run by everything. Like, I could stand and deliver here, but it's also just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? We don't need to do all that. Hey, Tone. I got the gabagool over here. Yeah, I don't need to do any of that. And then with this, we just wait for them. Well, they just purposely moved out of position for me, so that's great. But, yeah, wow, cool. Okay, third time we got up to Church of Yorkshire. I can at least make this a little entertaining for the folks at home who struggled through my last couple streams. Yeah, we need to... we need to get to... Well, we could do a couple things, actually. With Cirrus, we could complete her quest line and go get the Dragon Slayer axe, which I have yet to do. I have beat this game 2 times over, and I keep forgetting to go do it. So maybe we finally just do that. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I don't have it. There's the Castus I have for that challenge, but yeah, nah, we don't got anything. That's fine. Cool. So if you complete the Cirrus questline and you help her kill her... Sorry, I hesitate because I'm trying to remember exactly. I think it's her father? But that's Hodrick the Holy Knight. No, it's something else. It's like... I swear it's not Hodrick. It's like something else. But then again, I saw in the Dark Souls wiki, it said like a quote of, as soon as you walk into that invasion battle, is like, so we meet again, father, or something like that. So maybe I'm just totally wrong here. Anyway. And now this is stress-free because we killed that beast up there. So now we can just walk along here and we don't really care. This is actually pretty awesome. We can go kill Yhorm, go deal with Archdragon Peak, and then probably wrap up on Pontiff. All in relatively quick successive order. Sorry, still getting over from being sick, so if occasionally I like lean back and like kind of cough or wipe my nose, I apologize. Like, I'm trying to deal with it as best I can. Got some nice hot chocolate. I thought about making coffee because I was just like, oh, you know, maybe I need like a little bit more energy, like blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, no, dude, like if I drink coffee right now, I'm going to be up Like, I'm just totally gonna derail my sleep schedule. That's so funny. I got embered through the Deacons of the Deep and I lost it almost immediately. I just did not care. I was like, whatever. I don't care. I genuinely do think when you play like Soul Level 1 like through these games, it's genuinely very freeing. Because you're just like, oh, I don't care about souls. And souls are like half of the reason you're stressed throughout this entire game. Because you keep equating souls to progress, to making your character stronger. Like, oh, if I only had more vitality or endurance, I could beat this boss. And when you play Soul Level 1, you're just like, oh, I don't... Like, souls have, like, zero purpose, basically, outside of upgrading my weapons and getting consumables. So in that way, you're free. Like, you're free to fail, and it has, like, way less consequence. Now, oh, man. I keep thinking about trying to do like a no-hit run from time to time. I'm kind of just working with this as I go, but like, good lord, man. It's kind of crazy because there's also like different rule sets and other things involved. Like, for instance, I think on one of the websites I was looking at where they review submissions for speed, like not speed runs, but like just different challenge runs, they have a category for no-hit runs, which is like, whatever, fine. I could probably like figure out a way of cheesing a build all the way up to like, I don't know, relatively high level. I don't think I would go like a faith build. I'm trying to think of like some of the most obnoxious magic I can think of. Usually it's like hexes. So anything like black, well, that's pyromancy, even if it's like a black flame, but no, there's like some different variants of like homing missiles and other stuff that is just like outrageously obnoxious. Like, if you got that decently powered, you could probably start mowing through some bosses without having to care much, and just like staying in the background and dodging around so you don't have to get like really get your hands dirty. But the website I was looking at for the no hit run, it kind of basically seemed like it was no holds barred. They got into very specific language about like what constitutes a hit. So like if you put your shield up, uh-oh. You know what? Why the hell am I afraid of these damn things? I always have to remind myself, like, as squishy as I am, I do far more DPS than I ever give myself credit for. But no, like, they get into all the language of what a no-hit run is. Like, if you use a shield and you block a hit, your shield, by proxy, has absorbed a hit for you. So you have invalidated your run. And I'm like, good lord, man. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I like doing challenges. I'm the psycho here doing New Game Plus 2 with, like, a Soul Level 1 build, and I plan to potentially go all the way up to 10 if necessary. Not if necessary, but, like, if we're still getting some enjoyment out of it. I find it a really fun personal challenge just to see, like, how high I can go up with, like, reasonable progress. Just to, like, keep beating the game over and over again, just to be like, yeah, I did that. Like, I'm pretty cool. But back to my point, though, like, if you do a no-hit run, like, just pure no-hit, they don't really restrain you in terms of weapons, magic, or whatever that you can use. But I did see that for this particular website, which I think it was just, like, some Dark Souls community-run website, for a Soul Level 1 no-hit, you can't even use, like, miracles, spells, or I forget the third one, but basically any magic is off limits. You basically have to use, like, a physical weapon, and if you're going that route, I think they're called the Twin Swords, they have insanely high DPS, and I've seen that very much recommended for those kind of runs. That makes the most sense to me. Because you're just going to want to melt bosses as fast as possible before they ever get a chance to hit you. But yeah, man, like, I'm not so worried about the bosses as much. I've grown too careless to, like, general enemy mob hits. So, like, this guy here. This guy probably has a higher chance of hitting me than Vort ever will on the next several playthroughs I do of this game. What? What in the... Okay. Fine. You also notice how, like, their health is scaling. So now, even with, like, a maxed out Millwood Creek axe, I literally did, like, what? 20% damage to him with a backstab? That's insane. I could probably just run. But see, like that. Like, he killed me. And I just don't really care. And I think it's because of that overconfidence. Not even overconfidence, just that apathy. Doing a no-hit run for me in particular is just going to be, like, soul-breakingly hard. Because I've done a one-time no-hit kill of Prince Lothric on New Game Plus. Like, I am capable of doing this, even at, like, the upper end game bosses. But, like, doing it back to back to back to back with all these dumb enemies and ganks that can be in the middle that will just, like, not even eviscerate you, but just gang up on you and push you into a corner and you have no way to get out. Yeah, if I'm not allowed to use any kind of magic... Man, it depends. Like, I would probably be switching back and forth between, like... Depending on the area... I don't even know why I picked that up. I don't need that anymore. I'd probably be switching back and forth between probably this battle axe because I just have such affinity for it and I'm getting more muscle memory with it. I'd be switching with this for boss fights. And then for any mob areas, I would probably go for some form of probably a halberd or spear. Something that allows me to do like a charging attack. Oh my god. As soon as I saw the shield get knocked away, I was like, hey, wait a minute. I don't have enough stamina to block that. Man. It's so crazy. Like, playing this game on Soul Level 1 and just kind of going through it, because I know this one I would say the best, like, by, like, strictly mechanically, I know this game probably the best out of all the games in the series. And then when I play Elden Ring and I'm just lazy, well, I don't want to say lazy, but when, like, I'm not trying to be super hardcore parkour about it, and I'm just like, oh, I'll just play it like a regular game. Like, I'll level up here and there, and, like, I think my character is level 55, and I'm about halfway through the game right now. Like, I'm just, like, reminded that, oh, yeah, you can upgrade your endurance and your shields to tank, like, multiple hits from bosses consecutively. And I've just been playing on this for so long, that's, like, such a foreign, abstract concept. Like, what do you mean you can block the attack? You dodged the attack. Which is probably just good, better muscle memory, like, retention. I'm probably shooting myself in the foot by not trying to do, like, a Soul Level 1 challenge, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'm good. I'll do it on one game at a time. I'm not doing it on 2 games at a time. Okay, if I remember correctly, yes, that helps a lot. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. See, ideally what I want to do is I want to, like, hit him so that he either staggers or just, like, blocks it and stays there so that I have enough time to get up the ladder. I guess that would be another part of, like, no hit. There would be some sections where, to hedge risk, you would probably want to just, like, very sequentially start killing enemies. Oh, that would be another thing. You'd probably have to use, like, a bow and arrow for a large chunk of that run. Oh, boy. Oh, wow. Not dead yet. I thought he was gonna, like, whip his tail around and kill me. Okay. Bye-bye. Nope. Just gonna run by these guys. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, dude. killing Wyvern with like a Castus must feel like the most. I mean, I can imagine it in my head. That's such a cool thing. That's literally that like 4chan green text story of like D&D where the guy's like, I roll like a whatever to like pin the wings of the dragon behind its back, natural 20, and then he pins the wings behind its back and they like fall out of the sky. The dragon like breaks his neck. Oh my god, please. Wow, okay, never mind. Being peaceful and fire retardant somehow worked. Now this is going to be where, if I mess this up, this is going to be great dishonor on my family. Wow, okay, never mind. All right, hey, little over 45 minutes, we've killed 2 bosses. Let's go. New game plus 2/2, so level 1, baby, let's go. I'm gonna take a sip of my hot chocolate. I lied. That was probably closer more to a gulp, but whatever. All right. Look at all of those souls that I'm going to use to buy more pinewood resin. More lightning damage. You get lightning damage. You get lightning damage. Audience, look under your chairs. You all get lightning damage. Yeah, but we need to... So you can get, I think, up to 3 pinewood resins from the Shrine Handmaiden, just default. But if you want to get infinite, you have to get... I'm pretty certain it's the Dream Chaser's Ashes. I'm just going to avoid all this nonsense. I don't care about Twinkling Titanite or any of this. Okay, come on. Yep. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. What? Hey, ladies. Hey, fellas. And the people who don't give a crap. Okay, that's kind of a jerk move. Okay, that's a big jerk move. Oh god, he's gonna breathe fire. You know, actually, I'm probably better off. Hey. Okay, that was the wrong move. Or the right move. No, it was the wrong move. That's actually an interesting thought. I've never tried to, like, aggravate them and then run back to the dragon to let him kill them. Might as well try. I got nothing better to do. Yeah, this is one point. Like, that point specifically, I know would, like, if I'm doing a no-hit run... Well, okay, if I'm doing a no-hit run, I'm not even going near this area. Although, man, it would be tempting. Because... that's big risk, big reward. Because if you can buy Titanite chunks, that is going to help you with your DPS a lot, depending on what weapon you have. Man, I still don't know what I would do. I would probably go Dex build, high endurance, and just try to, like, go as insane with DPS as I possibly humanly could. And then I would probably use a bow and arrow, fully upgraded. Some form of halberd. And then, depending on the boss, I might alternate to an axe. Okay. Oh, dang it. I got too lost in the sauce. Let's see. Oh, I got my souls back? Wow, okay. I was about to be like... See, look at that. I lost 150k souls and I don't even care. And that's not even that much. In, like, the grand scheme of things, nah. That might... Man, I'm even trying to remember. I think when I had my character who was level 300... God, I want to say it was, like, several 100,000 souls. Like, I want to say it was getting close to, like, 1 million to upgrade him by, like, 1 level. And then I think I just at a certain point was like, well, I'll just stop at 300. And I got to, like, new game plus 16 with that character. That was awesome. yeah, just full strength build, Castus, throwing hands with everybody. I was like, bring it on. This character is literally like Tarkus from Dark Souls 1, canonically. Just not even gonna give a damn. Okay, so I think... Nah, I'm not a smart man. Okay, clearly still not smart. I feel like I always just get lucky on this. Like, I think what I need to do is to, like, turn that corner. Like, after I go up the stairs from the dragon, like, I need to hook to the left really quickly. Because I think his fire only really hits, like, it strafes the edge of the plateau. But the problem is that rock lizard, if you take that sharp turn, he's just going to immediately, like, roll into you and knock you back. Well, let's just keep trying. Whew. Man, I would be... I don't know how much people have an appetite for, like, modded Dark Souls 3, but playing, like, I don't know, Dark Souls 3 modded with either Cinders or, I think the other one's, like, not Archdragon, but, like, oh, come on. Ugh. All you can do is just pray. Anyway, before that tale so rudely interrupted me, I was gonna say, yeah, no, there's like a couple Dark Souls 3 mods that are really good. Like, Cinders is insane, because I've played that one briefly, and not only do they change the boss positions, but they also integrate weapons from, like, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls... Well, obviously Dark Souls 3, but they, like accumulate all of that into one go. And I was like, oh, wow. It's pretty baller. I never beat like a modded playthrough, though. I should definitely... That'd be a fun idea. I don't know, we'll see. Like... Okay, I like the fact that he's stepping. He's gonna turn around. I'm just gonna ignore that. Somehow I got hit on that. Oh, no, 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 no! Holy sh... Oh my god, I don't know how that happened, but that worked. Do you believe in miracles, ladies and gentlemen? Holy crap. Yo, that had to be like... Dude, that was like maybe a frame or two off from like not even happening. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore all that. Magic people are out of shape. They don't know how to run. Except for that one 4chan green text also, where he's like, I cast fist. Just like levels everything. I'm trying to remember how that even worked out. I think his magic was somehow based around like scaling on strength. I don't even know if that's possible. If that's possible, that's insane. That's all. Ah! Oh, thank God. I don't care. I don't care. You can kill me after you get that. Haha. Haha. Don't care. Look me in the eye right now. Realize how much I don't care. I got the ashes, baby. Let's go. Let's go, Mets. Oh, man. No, I don't know if I want to go on a tangent on sports right now, but like, hell, who cares? I'll just a brief one. So it was hilarious. The New York Mets, they're a baseball team based out of New York City. They play in Citi Field. That's great. They had Grimace, and I don't know why. I never looked into why they did this. They had Grimace from McDonald's throw out the first pitch. And here's the crazier part. They then went on to go win, I think, like 10 games in a row. And people were showing up in like, oh, I can buy some extra. That's awesome. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. Oh, that's fine. Anyway, people were like dressing up as Grimace, showing up to games, like worshiping him. And I'm like, what is going on here? Because the Mets have usually like been pretty bad historically. They had like one really great year. I think it was like 1984, and it's like a ESPN 30 for 30. But then outside of that, like you don't get your hopes up as a Mets fan very often. But when I saw Grimace, like somehow leading, I think they even beat like the Yankees during that stretch, like a team that we were just not expected to beat. The whole thing was just wild. Okay, I'm gonna buy this key because I want to go up there and get Patches introduced to us. Okay. Okay, Henri and them are still there. So we need to reload this area. Sorry, I'm doing like three things at once here. So we're gonna reload the area. She should, because we haven't killed Pontiff yet, she should offer... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What did I do? No! Man, these guys are so cool. Anyway. Yeah, we're going to take this tower key. We're going to go unlock the tower. We're going to go get introduced to Patches. If you're asking me why this fog is here, I have zero idea. I don't know if it's meant to, like... Maybe it's like a temporary boundary so that they can, like, render more of the world around it. I don't know. I wish I was that technically savvy when it came to like programming of video games. I just know that's what I would do. If I was afraid that like the render like if we couldn't render part of the environment fast enough to keep up, I would totally put like a barrier or something there. And it's so easy with Fog of War to just be like, beware. Okay. So we're going to take this up. This is actually kind of a critical item if you're going to go for the Usurpation of Fire ending. So I'm going to back up a couple steps. So Usurpation of Fire, that ending happens when you basically are helping out the people of Lordran, which is the land of the Hollows. They have a plan in place to effectively usurp the cycle of fire and dark. Yeah, Patches. I want to kill him so badly, but on like the other hand of it, like there's no way I have enough health to survive this, but let's try. Oh! Ah, whatever. That's fine. Yeah. Anyway. And now Patches should be up here. I do not know where Cirrus went. Oh, whoop, wrong direction. Oh, anyway, I was still talking about the Usurpation of Fire. So, basically what happens is you find out that... Okay, there's a pilgrim. You find him in the very beginning of the game. He offers to give you dark sigils, which will automatically level you up. You get them 1 through 5. I think it's as soon as you beat Pontiff, this switches over to another... I don't know if she's referred to as a High Priestess of Lordran. I'm kicking myself because I can't remember her name, but she's like very distinct. And she will continue to give you dark sigil, or she'll continue to give you upgradable items and progress the story along. You're effectively working along Henri's storyline. She's the female knight that we just ran into. And as you progress through her storyline, you find out she also has dark sigils because she's also from Lordran. And what ends up happening is you and her take part in a ceremony in which you take in the last necessary dark sigils into your body. And what's interesting is they like warp and corrupt your body, like the actual appearance of it, the more and more that you take on And when you have all 8 of them, that's when you unlock the secret ending. Oh, whoops. Hold on real quick. Ah! Didn't want to do that. Okay. I'll take that. And then I'll take some of that. You never know when you're going to need some dark pine resin. But yeah, so that ending is by far the most elaborate because you have to... It's just the most elaborate because in other ones, like, the default ending is to rekindle the fire. The secondary endings require that you kill Osirios the Consumed King and Champion Gundyr to get the eyes of the first Firekeeper, because you need those in order to convince the Firekeeper to plunge the world into darkness. One in which you let her do it, the other one in which you betray her. And then the fourth one is the one I'm referring to, and that's where you have to basically progress... Oh, wow, okay, so they all have just booked it at this point. That's where you have to just talk and progress through the different dialogue trees with Henri and find her at different points. And then eventually she'll be crowned as your bride. You get all the dark sigils. You try to link the fire. Suddenly the power gets absorbed into you, but it becomes converted, it becomes corrupted, and now you become Lord of the Hollows. And it is sick. The only reason I am not doing that ending so far is because absorbing those dark sigils automatically levels you up. That would invalidate my soul level 1 run. So for now, I'm just choosing not to do it. But I am trying to show all the possible endings up until that point. So, let me check on something real quick. So I do believe... What? Am I going crazy? What? What? Oh, maybe there's different ashes. Dang it. I cannot remember if I have to get the ashes after Pontiff or not in order to get... Oh, I might need to get that. Dang it. All right. That's fine. You know, we got time. Let's go kill Yhorm. That should be like a pretty quick and easy side street. We've already unlocked all of like the shortcuts in Irithyll Dungeon. So there's 3 main shortcuts. Well, actually, there's more, but depending on like... There's 3 main ones to get to the lower levels faster. That's a better way of saying it. But there's optional ones that get you to even deeper area, like sub-areas. Like different elevator lifts, like, and I'm an idiot because I didn't open that damn door. Yeah, I forgot to open this. This is one shortcut. Actually, why the hell would I even go down there? I just go this way. All right. Gonna take a... What the heck am I doing? Go this way. All right, so we're gonna run over here. This is the 3rd shortcut, which I unlocked earlier. It's this elevator down to where you can get to the plateau, where you can get to Archdragon Peak. Pretty gangster. And then there's another shortcut that's even further down that gets you into basically like the pit of the giant, where he's like surrounded by rats and everything. There's an elevator in there that you can get to as well. But we don't care about that right now. We just care about getting to the profaned capital. And in order to do that, we are just going to run by all of this. There is a witch character that's locked up in these cells. You can find the key for her, and it's actually kind of gnarly. I believe her name is Carla the Witch, and she will translate, like, unspeakable darkness and evil, like magical tomes, because she firmly believes that within darkness she finds her own humanity and strength. And, you know, power to her. That's great. She is definitely down for reading some very interesting material, I imagine. That would be so funny if she's like a prude when it comes to like different things in her private life, but But when it comes to like magic, she's like, send me all the dark stuff. I want to see the blackest black times infinity. I don't know if people watch Metalocalypse or have watched Metalocalypse. I love that show. That's where I got that from, by the way. Because their lead singer, I think I'm being stupid. I want to say it's like Nathan Explosion or something like that. It can't be that. But he just keeps trying to talk about how like he wants to make like the most metal album possible, and he's always just like, yeah, cover it in pig's blood. Now have it kill its parents. Like, like he just keeps escalating things. It's a great show. All right. Actually, I should not have done that. Okay. So if you're going to go fight Yhorm, equip your handy dandy Storm Ruler. Basically, we need this guy because we need to do the strong attack to charge up a pressure wave. I always thought it was a pressure wave. I thought it was wind, but I was fighting the in Elden Ring. I was fighting Rykard recently, and you use like the Great Serpent Hunter spear or trident or whatever the hell it's called. I guess it's a spear. Yeah, it wouldn't be a trident, dude. I hate that flame. And they actually describe that the light. Well, they describe it as light that comes off of the spear that hits Rykard and does damage to like the Eternal Serpent. And I was like, it looks like wind. Why do they refer to it as light? But now I'm like questioning everything because the Storm Ruler is very much an homage to the original Demon Souls, where I think like, man, I have to check this. Dang it. I have to check this, but I'm pretty certain the boss in the original Demon Souls was also called something like Storm Ruler. And you basically got a sword. It is cool as hell. You get a sword that does a giant, I say pressure wave, like vertical slash out into the sky and like hits this monster that looks like a giant flying manta ray. Oh man, it is such a cool fight. Okay, I'm just gonna have this on me since I keep getting filtered by this bridge. There we go. That's how that's supposed to... What? You gotta be kidding me, man. Dude, I am like... This is so insane to me. I can't even like articulate like how automatic me getting across this bridge should be. And then the fact that I've died like 4 times just trying to cross it is like kind of making my brain stutter. I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Like, man. Okay, cool. Finally. All right, cool. Let's switch this up a little bit. This is actually really cool too, how like they all have like congealed combined bodies in both the Yhorm fight and the Rykard fight in Elden Ring. That is really cool. It's very gruesome, but very cool. Well, I mean, Yhorm, it's actually even funnier because Yhorm's was... all those bodies were created out of his sacrifice, trying to protect them. The one that's in Rykard's royal chambers, those are from him sacrificing people for hex magic. So it's like completely opposite intentions. Stay back, Yhorm. All right, cool. Now see, he's gonna give up really quickly. Oh, wow. I'm mildly shocked that I didn't get crushed there. Okay, I got time. Nice. I don't got time. Oh my god, I don't... Thank you, camera, for showing me, like, his pants. I guess it's a kilt? Ah! Oh, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, 1 hour, 10 minutes, and we've got 3 bosses down. Let's go! Also, for those who are uninformed, the Storm Ruler can be found embedded in his throne right over here. So you don't get the weapon to kill him until you actually fight him, which I think is kind of cool. That was way faster than I anticipated, but all right. Cool. Let's go on to go kick the snot out of Pontiff. Another boss down. I'm going to take a slurp off to the side of my hot chocolate. As you can imagine, it is not still hot. But it still tastes good. Let's see. The raw millwood battle axe. Let's go. Actually, I really hope I can do this on the first go. Getting through this next section to get to the shortcut that will allow us to directly keep getting back to the Pontiff boss fight it's probably number 2 in my all-time like rankings of places I don't like to be right now. Well, there's a reason for it too. It just has like a bunch of dogs and sorcerers that if you try to run through it, they punish you. And that's the point of it. Like, I get it. But at the same time, I like to run by things. So I don't like it. Now, this is kind of the annoying part. This guy's going to aggro onto me, which is fine. There's a way to circumvent this. We're going to go up here. We're going to make him follow us. And then what I can do... Come on. I want him to follow me. Okay. Somehow the AI, like, whatever. Okay, good. He followed. So now I can drop down here. We've increased the distance substantially. And now he should de-aggro off of me. And now it just comes down to me holding up a shield and killing attack dogs, effectively. Oh, crap! Because I'm embered, I'm gonna fight the... Alright. Yeah. No, this is gonna be a situation where we're gonna just back up. Because I have to fight. I gotta get at least one of them down. I'll take the hit. Oh my god, why are you choosing to do this now? Just take the healing. Oh my god! That's fine. Best case scenario. Reminds me a lot of Manus. Manus also had like a thing like that. Oh my god, I do so little damage! This is the exact spell that made me realize how much I hate magic. I pray this guy doesn't have a parry. He hasn't, like, gone for it yet, so I'm hoping not. Wow, okay. Woo! Oh, somehow that worked. It just works, ladies and gentlemen. It just works. Good lord. Okay. I am considerably less stressed than what I was. Getting more stressed. Ah! Okay. Hey man, why don't you just shut up? Okay, good. They're gonna spend enough time barking. Oh my god. Oh, what? Ah, dang it. Yeah, this is the part that is a little annoying. It's not bad. It's actually easier now that I'm not embered anymore. Because now I don't have to get constantly invaded by that jerk. Although I don't know. If I killed him, I don't know if he would keep showing up if I embered, but... No, actually, I think I killed him for good, so he should be gone, but beside the point. But yeah, that's just how you de-aggro that Dark Knight that's going to be following you. And then you're just going to slowly march up with your shield and weapon. And then whenever a dog attacks and gets bounced off of the shield, that's when you attack and you just mow him down. And you just got to do it like just kind of in a gradual sequential manner. That's just, in my experience, that's the best way to like not waste time on it. Because you theoretically, I've done it, you can run through all that, but it is very risky. And yeah, it ain't always going to work out for you. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, okay. I think we're good. Yippee. All right, let's go mow this guy down. We're going to get up. Yep. We're going to let the dogs attack first without aggroing the magician, like the sorcerer. Ideally, we get to a point where they cannot get behind us. And if they do, I would probably say strategically just charge at one of them and kill one of them down. I am a real man. Sorry. I started thinking about old only Afro videos again. I don't even know if people know what the hell I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Oh my god, dude. I hate those dogs. Those are like my most hated enemy in all of Dark Souls 3. And I do a lot of hateful things. Where I hate on a lot of things, I do not like those dogs. It's just, they're annoying. And especially for like a soul level 1 build, it's just like, it should be so easy. Like the fact that they're killing me is irritating. And then on top of the fact that like they do enough, like there's multiple of them and they can just go around me and surround me, that's also annoying, but wah. Go complain later. I just want to get to the boss fights. The boss fights are cool. I don't want to be dealing with this nonsense. Oh man. Let's see here. Just gonna roll through all that. Oh my god, oh my god! I felt it in my bones. I was like, it's taking me a long time to roll through this furniture. I sure hope nothing bad happens. Sure enough, something almost bad did happen. Okay, let's go down here. I have 20 ember, but I don't want to burn it on this. I want to burn it on something that actually, like, matters. Okay, yep, that should be enough to aggro the dogs. I'm going to back up to kind of narrow down the lanes they have to attack me. Come on, doggy. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I asked for it too. I got greedy. I knew the minute he landed a hit on me, it would just auto into the next attack like really quickly. But I was very foolishly, I was like, no, I can recover. I got this. Yeah, I definitely need to upgrade the Fugi model with my current loadout. Like, everything is still the same except the weapon. The weapon needs to be the Millwood battle axe. I think I stopped using the club around, like, end of the first playthrough? I can't recall. I can't recall if I got it on the original playthrough or New Game Plus. But, yeah, it's been a minute. That's outdated. I'll fix it. All right. Let's see what we got. Yeah, come here. All right. These damn dogs. I feel like a Scooby-Doo villain. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling sorcerers and your stupid dog. Dogs. See, this is always a part where I'm like, do I aggro the dogs? I would almost argue it's probably better to aggro the dogs and then just back off to a position that I can just get them out of the range of the sorcerer. Cool. There we go. Easy enough. Let's see what you got. Now, I think this technically... That's fine. Oh, I'm getting bold. Come on. Oh, what? What? Oh, man, I got greedy. I disagree with that, though. I don't know why. Was it because it was like a rushdown attack? Why did that do more damage? Maybe I'm just misunderstanding how much damage that did. Huh. Whatever. That happens. That's the thing, man. It's not about, like... It's more about the destination. It doesn't really matter about the journey. It's like, I'm getting to Pontiff. Come hell or high water, I'm getting there. If I have to die to dogs one time or 1,000 times, it's happening. But this is already doing pretty good. Man, I was really worried I was like not gonna have energy or anything, but you know, coming off being sick, I'm feeling not too bad. Oh my god, why? Why is it so inconsistent on when it chooses to run? Come on. Yeah, there you go. Come on, idiot. Up here. Good boy. You're doing great, sweetie. Come on. All right. Okay, for the last burger flipping time, I will beat this. I'm not gonna let... Dude, low-key, I think these dogs, like this area has killed me maybe an order of magnitude more. What? I knew it was like not ideal as soon as I saw the dog go to like my side. I don't know what's up with these hitboxes, man. Like I'm holding block. And I feel like they're not getting like directly behind me, but somehow I'm getting hit there. I don't know. Damn it, Jim, I'm not a doctor. Well, if we want to just go completely on an unrelated tangent. Over the holiday, I was watching a lot of like vintage Star Trek. Like the very first series with Captain Kirk and Leonard, well, Captain Kirk and Spock and blah, blah, blah. William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy and all that. It's honestly pretty funny to me, like watching those shows, because, well, one, you know, the acting is what it is. Like, I'm not going to hate on it. But just the general, like, visual effects, like the stunts and the visual effects are what's really funny to me. Like, you'll see someone, it's like, dear God, it's an alien that's enslaved its entire race on this planet. And it's like some guy in a monster mask from, like, a Halloween shitty pop-up store. And he's not even got, like, paint on. Like, they don't even try to, like, blend the mask into, like, where it meets with his shirt. It's, like, weirdly kind of, like, grouped together and everything, so it doesn't look, like, seamless. That is the funniest shit ever to me. Old Star Trek is a treasure. And also just the fact that they, like, determine how fast they're going by how hard they lean in their chairs. That's acting, folks. When we go from warp factor 5 to warp factor 8, you're going to notice. Because I'm going to be leaning an extra 10 degrees back in my chair. And I'll probably squint a little bit. Okay, now. Now it's over. Gotta lock in for a minute. Oh, we are locking in. I'm just gonna get a hit. Wow, I am like... I'll take that trade-off. Oh my god. All right, there we go. Whoop. Whoop. Thank you, sir, and goodbye. Oh man, what was the other episode I was watching of Star Trek? There's multiple ones that I watched. Like, it's just, and I was also kind of sick, so I was like going in and out of like a dissociative state. But like, there's a couple of them where like they run into these omnipotent beings, and they're like, I don't even know how to explain it. They can just change reality at will. And it's so funny watching those episodes because like the sound effects whenever they change something is just like boing, like that, like that. And you're just like, what? What is this? It's so funny. And also they're like, I love old stuff like that. Like when you watch the original Twilight Zone or whatever, there's like one episode where an old man gets like super strength and he picks up a rock, and because it's like black and white, you can kind of like blend it in, but it's so obviously like styrofoam that he like breaks in half. And you're like, this is awesome, because it like inspires your imagination to be like, oh, I could do something like this. It's not like movies or shows you see now where it's like all these insane visual effects and everything, and you're just like, man, how the hell are they doing this? It just reminds me of very much of like, you know, just filming some stupid backyard skit with your friends just for your own enjoyment. And I feel like things have gotten away from that a little bit, but at least in mainstream media. But it's hard for me to even say that, because you look at just how vast like the entertainment industry is, and if you have a desire for something, there is something for you. Like, it is, I don't even know how to say this, like market driven, that whatever niche interest you have, there will be something that meets your need, because it's just too much like opportunistic income that people could be generating if they ignored it. Yeah, that's always so insane to me to think about. Because I watch all kinds of movies too, like, not all kinds, like, I'm not watching like indie art films or anything like that where like some French guy at a cafe in a black and white movie is sipping coffee for like 5 minutes and at the very end someone's crying. Like, I'm not watching that. But I am watching like pretty terrible movies. Like, I really love B-rated horror movies. That is my jam. Man, I got corrected one time. I called Rubber, which, in case you don't know what Rubber is, it is the greatest movie of our generation. It's a movie in which a tire rolls around and telekinetically blows up things. And you might be thinking, telekinetically, that implies that it has a brain and is intelligent. Yes. Yes, it does. And it's baller as hell. This might be rough. Let's see if I can do it. I forgot to do Henri's questline long enough to get her for the Pontiff fight. So let's see how far we can get this. Oh, ho, ho. I'm feeling good. Da-na-na-na-na. I knew that I would. So good. Wow. So he just does that regardless. So good. Bump, bump, so good. Uh-oh. Goddard, my number one ally. Uh-oh. No! Oh, wait. Hey, leave him alone. Oh, oh no! Oh yeah, man. But talking about like, oh, but yeah. So that's rubber. It's literally a tire that goes around like blowing people up. I'm not gonna spoil the ending because it's amazing, but you should definitely watch it if you get a chance. Let me think here. So I think in order to progress Henri's storyline, actually, this is kind of an interesting thought. I don't know. Sorry, I'm taking a sidestep to go see if I can complete Cirrus's timeline because I want to get the Dragon Slayer axe as like a backup in case I ever feel like I want to use it. The additional lightning damage is pretty nice when I don't have to keep applying hundreds and hundreds of pinewood resins to my like Millwood Creek axe. Okay, she's not here. I am mildly worried I might have messed up her quest line. Dang it. It's not super critical. It's just a weapon I would have liked to have had. Let's go to here. So let's see who's back here. Okay, she's still not back, so that's mildly concerning. Oh, she might be... I have a feeling I might know where. She might be in here, Pit of Hollows. But I don't think we progressed her storyline enough. Like, we should only be here if... Nope. Okay, I think I just screwed up her quest line, but that's fine. Let's go get Henri out of the Catacombs of Carthus. She should be down there, and then after that, we should be able to see her. Oh, actually, we could go kill, No, I don't want to go fight the old King Demon, or... I think it's like Old King Demon Lord? Old King Demon? Can't recall. He's an optional boss that's down in the Boiling Lakes. Anyway, we're just going to sidestep all that. Whee! Oh, I forgot I'm here for Henri, not this. Okay, just run, 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 run. There she is. What's up, Henri? What? What the fuck? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. We were having a conversation. Yo, that is wild. I did not think he would aggro and follow me in there. Normally they back off at like the entrance of that cave whenever Henri's there. So I'm still like really surprised he kept following me. Wow, okay. That's a bunch of BS, but whatever. I do wonder to some extent, like, I'm almost getting borderline conspiratorial with this. I do wonder if the enemy AI subtly changes between like new game plus, new game plus plus. Because I'm wondering. Okay, I think he's leaving me alone this time. Oh my god. You motherfucker. I forgot I can't tank hits. I forgot. Well, I answered her. Dude, what is going on? Well, okay. The reason I slightly suspect that is because they knew people were going to beat this game over and over and over again to a certain extent because there's 4 endings. And I know that because they pre-planned different locations for different rings throughout the multiple playthroughs. Like, for instance, you get like Chlorothy ring +1 in a different location than you would get the original Chlorothy ring. And I think there are some rings that you don't even get until like New Game Plus. Oh my god. I am like terrible right now. Anyway. So I kind of conspiratorially am like, doesn't it also make sense that to keep the game kind of refreshing, that you would tweak the enemy AI just slightly in between your different playthroughs? Oh my god. Fuck you. You die now. Oh boy, this is going to be rough. Oh wait, maybe not so rough. Fuck you, dude. Oh my god, and all I got was a Titanite shard. I went to the catacombs of Karthus and all I got was this lousy shard. Okay, I'm sorry for like speed running through the dialogue. If someone's interested in it, I will genuinely slow down. But for right now, like, I've done it in previous playthroughs. We've kind of gone through some of the dialogue. Like, I'm just trying to like progress this along a little bit. Okay, so now we basically go to High Lord Wolnir. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me, man. Did I not ever touch the High Lord Wolnir bonfire? Dude, I have such a bad habit of like not lighting bonfires. I just beat the boss and I'm like, well, I'm done with that. And I just walk by the bonfires I'm supposed to touch. And for people who might not know immediately, bonfires are waypoints that you use to teleport around the different parts of the world. So it's not strategically it's not advantageous at all to just ignore one, because it could help you get back to an area faster. Okay, cool. Bonfire lit. Great. Let's keep moving. Right. So Henri should be on the other side of this bridge. We're going to have to go talk to her, and then we should be able to summon her for Pontiff. And she's already there. I feel so bad for her because she always looks so distressed. And I mean, she should be. Like, her loyal bodyguard basically has gone missing. And she's all alone on her quest to, like, hunt down Aldrich. Now, this is where things are going to suck. I think there's technically a way I could, like, roll down. Oh, yeah. We're boned. We're in the bone zone now. Ah, man. Okay, cool. So, we've done all that. So now both Henri and Goddard should be available for the Pontiff fight. And I've said this once, I'll say it again. I am totally fine with using these summons for the Pontiff boss fight. I don't really care for it. It is what it is. We're going to go to Church of Yorkshire. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Like, I didn't realize that Yorkshire, until I was rereading back through the lore, like a couple of weeks ago, was the 4th child of Gwen. That was, like, kept secret. No idea. That's still pretty wild, though, that, like, literally, Gwendolyn, who was the son shunned by Gwen, ended up staying, like, being the most faithful to his father's cause in relinking the fire and keeping the, how to say, there's a prophecy of the undead relinking the fire. Like, he conspiratorially worked on that with Frampt to continue his father's legacy in the Age of the Gods, and all he gets rewarded for all of that is Pontiff literally feeds him to a being known as Aldrich the Devourer of Gods. It's just like, dude, rough day at the office. What? Oh, wait, hold on. Huh. I could have sworn we should have unlocked her. I'm losing my dang mind. I have to think about this for a second. I don't know why her summon isn't there. I might have to go to shrine, like the Firelink Shrine again. That's fine. Let's go whoop up on this guy. We can probably get close. If I don't get sloppy, I think I can fight. Well, that answers that question. I got sloppy. Dude, new game plus, soul level 1. And this is going to sound like obvious, but it is such high risk, high reward to go for the parry on that opening move. Because it's like, all right. Oh, that's right. I forgot she is here. Uh-oh. That's... What? That's very odd. It appears... Why is there no... Hold on. Oh, man. What in the world? Normally those... Okay. I could have sworn I saw the audio was linked correctly. Oh, man. I really hope that the game wasn't completely mute for that entire time. Well, you know, folks, that's why you test your stream. Does not make any sense to me. Well, all right. Okay. Oh my god, I keep forgetting I need to upgrade my Estus Flask too. I keep thinking I'm on my, like, practice account for this, and that I should just be able to, like, that I have everything fully upgraded when I clearly do not. Come on. What? Oh, there it is. Cool. Anyway. Okay, now we should get both of them. There we go. What's up, Henri? This is one of the few fights where, like, having two summons... I was kind of touching on this concept earlier. This is where having two summons will scale your DPS higher than the health of the boss that you're fighting. In my opinion, by far. Because Pontiff only splits into two people. And most of the time, they're it's an after image. So they're all consolidated into one space. I am fine with this, as long as they are not the ones getting hit. Oh yeah. With both Henri and him, this is like easy mode. And I say that, I'm gonna die soon. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. That's rare. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. And down goes Pontiff. Alright, under 2 hours, that's 4 bosses. Let's go! And I'm not gonna forget to light that bonfire. Cool. Just run through here. Alright, let's go see if we can go kill Aldrich. Now we're on a pretty good roll. If only I... Oh, man, I'm still kicking myself. I could have sworn I checked the game audio, like, through OBS, and then I just, like, looked over at it, and I'm like, wait a minute, why is that waveform not moving? Oh, man. Well, this is a guerilla stream. You're gonna get scuff. I'm sorry. But now I know. Oh, my... Ah! Okay, that's hilarious. So, one of the instincts that's gotten built into my muscle memory lately is by playing Elden Ring, if you press F, you jump. So when I'm running up to things, I'm pressing F when that's the shortcut for single or dual wielding a weapon. So if you see me like run up, oh my god. If you see me run up to something and like just keep switching my weapon hand, that's what's happening. This has been pretty back to back to back to back. I did not think we were going to get this kind of progress. I mean, if we can get to Dancer of Boreal Valley within like 2 hours, 30 minutes, that's not bad. That's pretty good progress. I'm just happy that I don't have egg on my face from naming the stream Deacons of Defeat and then just getting curbsed and then just never getting by them. Thankfully, we We got rid of that stigma. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My instincts are all wrong. Yeah, this is gonna be... Yeah. No, as soon as I saw the second fireball, I was like, well, I'm dead. Oh my god. Yo. Just like, you're gonna have to hose me off the sidewalk after that. What the fuck? I'm getting the fucking people's elbow? What did I do? I just killed like a pretty big bad evil person. Leave me alone. Oh my god, I still can't get used to this. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit, sir. I feel like exposing me to the jump button that Elden Ring has and then taking it away is such a cruel thing to do. Because now I'm like, but it's so convenient. Why wouldn't they ever build this into the game? I wonder if there's like a mechanical, like if there's a mod out there that would allow you to do that. There has to be something. We're just gonna run by all that. Those were cool guys. Regenerate some stamina. Oh boy! Woo! Made it. When in doubt, roll it out. Cool. Alright. And actually, you can kind of see it over there now if you look over that railing into that building over there, where there's like space. You can go over there and talk. You know what? Why not? We got time. I think I should be... Oh man, I'm trying to remember if I know how to get over there. Because I think you have to go all the way... Is it all the way up? Okay, so it's there. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Because I think you have to do this... You have to make this go to the upper level. And then I think it's actually this bottom section here will line up with the invisible section you can walk on. Yes, this right here. Oh, man. Oh, I should get the bonfire first. Don't do it. I shouldn't do something stupid before I get the bonfire, at least. And Orlando. Long time no see. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm more confident in doing something stupid. Whee! Let's go. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's like... Oh, wow. I do remember it. Yeah, here we go. Easy. And then you can take this down, and if you go through the rafters correctly, I think there might be a ring or something down there. I can't remember exactly. And it's Yorkshire. Oh, she is part snake. Wait, what? Why did people keep telling me she had, like, snakes for a lower body? It just looks like she has a tail. Oh, whatever.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the Dark Moon. Thou'rt now a blade of the Dark Moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty. Oh, if I can provide thee succor.
Huh. Yeah, 2 proofs of discord.
Off
All
so
right.
soon may the Dark Moon watch it.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Alright. Let's go kick the snot out of Aldrich. Oh, man. Dude, hearing about Dark Moons always brings back, like, somewhat PTSD memories of Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Moon Covenant would only invade if you killed the illusion of Guinevere. And, dude, those guys were always, like, super at least from what I recall, it was like, if you wanted to be the most try-hard person, you were a Dark Moon. And when they invaded you, they kicked the snot out of you. Like, I have fond memories of being a Sun Bro and helping out with the Sunlight Covenant and all that other stuff. That was nice. I think I did some stuff for, like, the Dark Wraiths. Like, I tried a good amount of the Covenants. I forget what it was. I think it's, like, Way of Blue or something. That one never really stuck to me. Or I just never really cared much for it. But, dude, in Dark Souls 1, the Dark Moon Covenant, when you stepped into Anor Londo and the illusion was broken and it was the moon overhead, and those guys started invading you, you were boned. Or at least I was. I got destroyed multiple times. And that's why I almost never did it ever again. Which is hilarious, because that's like such a key thing to do if you want to get better understanding of the actual, like, lore of Dark Souls. Specifically Dark Souls 1. Like, if you do that, like, that's a huge plot point. Okay, cool. So we've done that. That just opens up a shortcut. We're just gonna run to the Aldrich boss fight. As soon as I get in there, I'm gonna do a damage multiplier with the golden pine resin, and this is gonna become a DPS fight real fast. Uh-oh. Am I running out of gold pine resin? No! Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, man! Dude! That was embarrassing. I walked into that. Well, I don't know. I just was like, I'm so used to the phase 1 arrow attack. Oh, dude, my hotkeys are all out of whack right now. I'm hitting G, which in Elden Ring is map, and I'm hitting F, which is jump, which is dual hand in Dark Souls 3. Okay, let's go upgrade our flask, because clearly, like, I do have an Estus shard that I can do that with. And that's even more deeply infuriating, because 15 is the max level. Oh my god, and I had undead bone shards. I had 2 undead bone shards. Let me guess. Okay. Alright. I think we've finally reached the point where I will finally have a fully upgraded Estus flask, and I'll keep forgetting, and I'll stop forgetting to upgrade it. Okay, cool. We have a fully upgraded Estus flask. Now, let's go kick the snot. Oh my god. I only have 2 gold pine resin left. No, I bought like... Damn. I could have sworn I bought like hundreds of those. Well. It is what it is. I'll make... Oh, I could use dark pine resin, but I don't think that's gonna... I don't think that's gonna hurt Ultrich. I'll try. I don't think it'll do anything. Let's see here. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Human pine resin. Why not? Let's give it a shot. And then this I could probably just re-substitute this. You know, arguably, I could probably do... I don't think I need the extra iframes for this boss. The extra iframes probably aren't going to matter too much. He has, like, a few... Well... I mean, yes and no. Like, most of his attacks should be and can be timed. The only one that's a little difficult, depending on where, like, the camera orientation is the Life Hunt Scythe one. That one takes me a minute. Okay, let's see if this actually works. Oh my goodness. You know, on that note, hey, in 2 hours we beat what? Four bosses, I think? We beat Deacons of the Deep, Yhorm, Wyvern, Pontiff. Alright. You know, for a guerilla stream where I only had game audio for like the second half of the game. Of course I did. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today, guys. Not off the table that I guerilla Wednesday and Thursday too. Guerilla stream just means unprompted. It's gonna be tough for me to stream on the weekends for the next 2 weeks because of travel, but I will try to keep things organized. I might try it, or keep things updated. I might try to do some kind of chat where we just have like a Zatsudan at some point where I talk for like an hour, or who knows, we just talk about dumb stuff. We can figure it out. I don't think it'll be an issue. But yeah. Alright, cool. With that, let me see if there's someone raid. I don't feel like raiding right now. I'm probably just gonna end stream. Alright. Later, guys.